Welcome to Toffee TV. This is the Everton News Daily. It is May 31st, nearly June, nearly got there. The England squad has been announced. We'll talk about that in just a minute. There's a couple of transfer rumours as well. Not very good ones, but they're still out there. So let's start with that England squad. It has been announced, this England squad for Euro 2016 in France, which obviously kicks off a week on Friday. England's first game is a week on Saturday. And the big news is John Stones is in the squad, which we pretty much expected, especially considering he's played the last two games and there's only 3 centre-backs in the squad that were picked to be in the squad. But Ross Barkley's in the squad, which to me is actually a bit of a surprise. I'm actually shocked by that he's in the squad, but he is in the squad. He's in the squad. Andros Townsend and Danny Drinkwater didn't go in the squad, which Drinkwater going to me is absolutely baffling because he has played nearly every game this season, I think, for Leicester, won a Premier League medal, whereas Jack Wilshere has played about 3 games, something like 142 minutes. Jordan Henderson finished the end of the season injured and isn't very good anyway. And Ross also, for me, finished the season pretty poorly. It looks like he's carrying too much muscle, far too much muscle, far too much weight in that terms. And I'm generally surprised that he's going, considering that I think in the last couple of games he's played about 16 minutes for England. So he is on the plane, so that's good. Him and Stones. Stones has played obviously the last couple of friendlies, but I don't necessarily think he'll start for England, considering how shaky they look at the back. John Stones will wear the number 16. Ross Barkley will wear the number 19. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, whether either of them get a chance in the Euros. There's a lot of number 10s in there. There's a lot of players playing in Ross Barkley's position, which is, for me, why it's a shock he was going. Obviously, Marcus Rashford has come through as a centre-forward, and I thought him coming through would mean that Wayne Rooney would drop more into midfield. And with Dele Alli in there as well, I just thought that would be 2 players already taking up the position Ross Barkley likes to play in. So we'll wait and see on that one. We'll wait and see. But they're both in the squad. That's good for them. Not necessarily good for Everton Football Club, but it's good for them. And, you know, that's the best way to look at it, isn't it? It's the player wants to go. It's not like the player doesn't want to go to the Euros. So let's hope that maybe the fitness coach gets hold of Ross and starts working him a little bit in the next couple of weeks and starts pointing him in the right direction. And also for Ross, to show Ross what he needs to do, where he needs to be. You know, what level he needs to be at, because he certainly hasn't been at that level in the last few weeks. So, good luck to those 2 players. I think there's another friendly, probably this week, I don't know. I don't really keep an eye on England too much, but they're going anyway, barring any injuries. Another player going to the Euros is Tarashai, who's obviously was signed in January, was gone on loan, stayed on loan at the Grasshoppers in Switzerland, and has made Switzerland's final squad. Obviously, a player Roberto Martinez bought, and he will never play for Roberto Martinez. He's in the squad, which is great. That means we can hopefully have a little look at him as well over the however long Switzerland are in the Euros for as well, which is really encouraging. The Irish squad is yet to be named. James McCarthy's been a bit of an injury doubt, but I imagine they'll take him. Seamus Coleman will obviously go as well. Aidan McGeady, who still is an Everton player, I believe. Good chance he'll go as well. Darren Gibson, on the other hand, not sure about. Don't think he'll go. Don't know if he's at the training camp or anything, so I'm not really sure on that. But I think they announced their squad later on tonight. I was going to try and hold on, but then I found out it was probably going to be about 11 o'clock. I'm not waiting that long. So yeah, they're the players going to the Euros by the looks of, you know, at the moment. I'm just going through my head to try and think if there's another one going. So they'll be going the Euros, which is great for them. Great for them. We still haven't got a manager. Plenty of rumours around, which we discussed yesterday on the show, but I'm sure that will unfold over the next few days. Players we've been linked with today, I always like to just bring them up just so we can all have a little laugh about them. Jack Grealish, the great hope from Aston Villa, who seems to be going down the Jack Wilshere route of footballers. He's just had a fantastic tournament in the Toulon tournament there. I didn't watch any of that tournament, just reading any of the fantastic tournaments. He's been linked with a handful of Premier League clubs, including ourselves. So he's dropped down a division, which really I'd leave him there because I think that could be the making of the player. But we'll wait and see. He's been linked with Everton today. Another one is Kieran Westwood, goalkeeper from Sheffield Wednesday, who's been linked with us again today. But listen, we take all these links with a pinch of salt while we haven't got a manager or even a director of football, if that's what the club are looking for. So take all them with a pinch of salt. But it is our duty. It is our duty on Toffee TV with Everton News Daily to give you these rumours and tell you all about them. You know, you might be watching in somewhere that you don't see any of these rumours, and you know you want to get excited for them. So it's good. It's our job to tell you these things. It's our job to get them out there to you on YouTube and on Facebook Live as well. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on a new manager, which I'd like to think will start ramping up this week. You know, you'd like to think that's going to start happening this week. I think I've probably been saying that for about a week anyway, but we'll wait and see on that one. I think that's about it. As I say, the main headline today, John Stones, Ross Barkley, both in the England squad, both on the plane or train. I don't know. It's only down the road, France. Yeah. One thing to look out for this week is Ball Street videos. We'll point you in the direction of them. I was at St George's Park, the home of England last week. There's some videos on Ball Street's YouTube channel at the moment with me involved, just discussing England. Even if that's not your thing, go and have a little look. It's worth it. And we'll have a few more videos this week. Some of the footy matches we did. Over at St George's Park last week, which I am still suffering from in the blistering heat playing on AstroTurf. Hard work. Thanks for watching Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. I'll be here all week because Baz is in Wales on his holidays, where I'll be next week and he'll be doing it all next week. So thanks for watching Toffee TV, and we'll see you later.